like a step forward, despite the scoreline?
It's for sure a step in the right direction.
Any lingering feelings from that abdominal injury, or would you say that you felt physically fit 100% out there?
I played the whole match pain-free, so that's also, that was one of the goals, and the most important one maybe, so I'm really happy about that as well.
Are you a little worried about how the body would respond in your first match since
I wasn't worried. I have done a lot of training in recent weeks, and it's something I didn't want to think about while I was on the court, but I'm happy with the way my body responded. You know, I felt okay out there physically, and I just feel like I need more matches to do.
Obviously, was it like a fun weekend for you? I think I saw you did a bit of air hockey and you got involved. Just want to get your overall vibe about being here in Toronto.
It's special to be in Toronto. It's unfortunate I only play here once every 2 years, but you know, I always get a warm welcome, and I've been able to interact with fans, the Toronto Eugenie Army, all my sponsors who are here, and you know, just the fans around the tournament, and it's always been really nice.
And of course, upcoming to the U.S. Open. Just wanted to find out what's next.
Next for me is Cincinnati. Using these next couple of weeks as preparation ultimately for the U.S. Open, but I'm going to go into each week with, you know, some goals to just try to perform well and play good tennis, and kind of build on at least this match today, and try to keep building with hopefully lots of matches in the next couple of weeks.
Gene, just wondering how you would compare your loss last year in Montreal to the match tonight.
I think the losses are completely different. I was in a completely different situation last year compared to this year. So, you know, I feel like I handled myself really well tonight, and you know, better than I did last year coming into that Montreal tournament. So I'm proud of that, and you know, I was fighting on every single point and until the end, and at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for.
So, like from the first set tonight to the second set, it was like two different people out there. What did you feel? How did the second set feel compared to the first set? What was different?
During the first set, I stayed pretty calm, which I think helped me to kind of regroup in the second. I didn't freak out, even though I lost 6-love, and I just thought to myself that I was shaking off the rust a little bit, and I really didn't panic, and I think that was the key to at least give myself a chance to raise my game. And you know, I just been focusing on simple things, you know, tactical things, and it started working, and I started feeling a little more like myself.
Eugenie, as you look forward and having now put the last 6 months, you know, behind you, how do you look at the rest of this year? I mean, goal-wise or anything, what are your expectations for the rest of the season?
I'm looking forward to the rest of the year as a chance to end the year on a better note than I started. I feel like, you know, I've some tournaments left. To me, it still seems like there's a lot left, but it'll probably go quicker than I expect. But I just want to get on the court. I'm just so eager to play tournaments and play matches and feel good. And my goals are to be healthy, to perform well during the matches, and that's really it. You know, I don't have any expectations besides that.
What kind of mental adjustment have you had to make on this basically from injuries that you highlight, and can you talk about how you've talked yourself through it?
I've had to remain positive, for sure. It's easy to, you know, let yourself get negative when you lose a couple matches in a row, or you know your body's not feeling great. So it's definitely been a tough road, and I feel like you know, at least not going downwards anymore. I'm trying to, you know, go on the right path. I feel like I can be close to, you know, performing well on court, and it's just been a long, patient kind of battle, and I feel like I'm close to turning it around.
Has anyone told you anything you said anything that you've been able to use in the
I've had the support of, you know, my inner team, the close people around me. Everyone, you know, believes in me so much, and, you know, remind me that, you know, I do have the skill, the talent, you know, everything I need, and it's just about, you know, putting in the hard work putting it all together, and it'll eventually come.
Can you just talk a little bit about what happened with Sam and why you felt that it wasn't working as well anymore?
It definitely wasn't working. There were some big problems, and I just felt like I, had to make a change. I think that was necessary for me.
The fellow that you were working with here this week in Toronto, Marco, is he going to be accompanying you for the rest of the hardcourt swing?
It's definitely not permanent right now. I haven't made that decision yet, but for the time being, he is going to be with me, yes.
And how did that sort of new or temporary coaching relationship come about?
He's a coach I've worked with in the past, and so he's known me for at least 3 years or so. Just happened to fall together after Wimbledon, and I'm grateful that he's been able to help me right away when I needed it.
Sorry, so just to clarify, was it just after Wimbledon then that you and Sam parted ways?
That's correct.